Greetings, this is Pete Lorimer here at PLG Estates, and the Magic Minute for today is top 4 tips for buying a house in the United States. And we're going to talk about it right after this. So this is really just kind of like the speed dating guide to buying a house. I'm going to give you my 4 top tips, which will not only help you buy a house, but one of the main objectives when buying property is to insulate it from any kind of market changes, and then eventually for it to grow in value so you get appreciation, and then when you retire you can sell it and have bags of cash. So here are my 4, there are way more than 4 tips, but here are kind of 4 of the top tips that I'm going to give you. Number 1 is probably the most obvious: location, location, location. Be very, very, very careful where you buy. All that glitters is not gold. If a house is way less expensive and it's 2,000 feet from one that's a mile away that's 2,000 feet, there's a reason for that. Areas that are in the middle of gentrification or have been a lot more urban and now they're kind of coming up, if there is any kind of market correction, those are the first areas to slide back. So my guide would be buy a smaller house in a great area. That's what I've always done over the years, and it's served me well. Number 2 is get your loan in place before you find the house. Very often buyers will be so excited running around town looking at houses, they find their dream house, fall in love, and then they go, hang on, we haven't got a loan. And by the time they get the loan in place, it's all fallen apart and they've sold the house to someone else. So that neatly dovetails into number 3, which is get yourself a really great real estate agent. Obviously, I'm biased, but I'm trying to give you unbiased advice. A real estate agent, especially one that's been in the business for a while, they know all the pitfalls and all the things that trip buyers up. They know their way around inspections, title, a whole multitude of things. There are lots of apps out there that you can use in conjunction with your agent. But if your main objective is to get money back from Redfin, I would suggest to you use a professional, because they're going to make the transaction so much better. And what do you need? Do you need a smoother transaction, or do you need the $10,000 back? Because the $10,000 will be evaporated in a few months. But having a really great transaction with great documentation, great inspections, all the stuff that a good agent does is vital to keeping the value of the property in place. And then lastly, number 4 is, everybody wants to do some remodeling, have a contractor come out and take a look at the property before you buy it. You don't want to close escrow and estimate it's going to cost you $10,000 to put a kitchen and a bathroom in. Then you get contractors over and they're like, oh, it's 75 or 100 or 60. So there you go. Let me rattle through the 4 again. Location, loan, agent, contractor, have them all in place before you even open escrow. That's my advice, and I'm sticking to it. This is Pete Lorimer for another Magic Minute. Don't forget you can like, subscribe, and comment, and leave all your yummy messages for us, and we'll get to them. But until then, till next time, I'll see you later. Cheers.